Some people grow Nepenthes on their windowsill inside a cookie jar or this kind of a glass bulb. There is pros and cons, and I will explain you all about it. So, coming up. Hi, if you are new to my channel, my name is Remy and I've been growing carnivorous plants since I'm 16. I've been focusing on windowsill Nepenthes since I moved to Canada. So today I will show you the cookie jar with the Nepenthes I have. I did it, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, because the plants that I was growing from seed inside a really humid environment downstairs, when I bring it on the windowsill, it was way too dry. The leaves totally dry out, become crusty almost. All the picture obviously shut down, and even the plant, it was bad. So I decided, okay, how can I boost the humidity around these plants for now, until I figured out. I bought a cookie jar at IKEA, and I put it inside, and believe it or not, it helped. The plants really start growing slowly, but better. The new leaves was better and better, until finally the plant was too big for the cookie jar, and the leaves was popping out the cookie jar, and they were not drying. That means the plant was accepting. It was not totally happy, but because that's really a plant that the leaves are paper thin, so it retains almost no water. So that's really something that would enjoy living in Florida, for example. So here, the leaves that were outside the cookie jar was okay. So after few months, few leaves, few picture actually, it started picturing again. I decided today, mainly because it take a lot of space and I could fit a tray. I had to unpot it, more unjar it. So I will show you how I did it. And I put it inside a big pot. And yeah, now cross finger, let's hope the plants will accept that. And yeah, we will see. I will show you. So this plant is Nepenthes mirabilis. Here is the picture. I really like the shape. It's a funny shape. Not a big picture, but still interesting. And here are the paper thin leaves. You see the hairs on the border of the leaves? That's really something specific to this. That's the only Nepenthes I have that have this kind of a small hair. And it's really paper thin. For the substrate, I had a perlite sphagnum, but this time it was 50-50. So really a lot of drainage, and as you see, there is no water sitting at the bottom of this jar. You don't want the water to sit. And you see there is a lot of roots and a lot of air, so it's humid, but not more. And it's crazy how numerous the roots are. There is really a lot, and we will see that after the unpotting. So the substrate was 3-inch, and I just covered with the sphagnum, and the sphagnum grew for sure. It's also 3-inch now. It was just barely an inch before. And as you see, the leaves that are outside now are good. The first one was kind of a dry, but now it's good. So I can repot and get this place with a new tray. It's time to unjar this one. I interrupt you a minute to ask you a favor. Could you please like this video and consider subscribing, hitting the little bell? That's encouraged me a lot. Thank you. Okay, so for now, we will try to unplug these big plants without breaking too much roots, stem, leaves, whatever. So I don't know where to start. Okay, let's see the roots. We have a better light here. Look at that. That's a lot of roots everywhere. In 3-inch, it's impressive. So clearly it's time to repot. And the sphagnum was kind of happy. But the roots, wow, I never seen that. That's cool when you see transparent and under I can see. Okay. Okay, I will speed it up a little bit because that was just when I was thinking how to manage this plant. I will try now to unplug it. Okay, taking care of not breaking it. Oh, I have big hands. That's gonna be tricky, I tell you. Okay, I will try to squeeze my hand in it and gently pull the main stem. And okay, let's see. And and oh, oh, that's tight. That's not moving at all. And okay, I felt a crack. So that's a root. Okay, I will have to find another way. Plan B. Okay, that's the sphagnum, I guess. Everything is so packed. I need some room just to make it move a little bit. So I will take all the live sphagnum, and yeah, I will try my best. Okay, so there is that picture, but yeah, the sphagnum looks good. Okay, so we take everything we can, trying to. I feel like there is roots inside the lysphagnon. I don't like it, but I will have to take it out. Okay, and trying again to not break anything of the plants. And okay, so now let's see how it looks. Okay, so that's just the substrate now. Dead sphagnum perlite. Okay. Okay, I will need something to grab this big pack. I will try with my hand, but I'll see if it's moving. No, no, no. I will have to. Okay, with that, I should be okay. I will try on the side. And it's. No, I will break the roots. Ah, I see the roots moving. No, I don't want that. Okay, okay. Okay, inside. I will grab it from the bottom and try to unplug this big thing. It's moving. Oh, okay. As you see, the roots are holding all the substrate. Okay, but the opening of this jar is small compared to the bottom, so I will have to soften it up. As I plan to play nice with the plant, this poor plant, I will try to repot immediately. So I have to find a pot that would fit this big mass of roots, and this is okay. You're good. Okay, that's almost the same. So that's cool. It's less tall but large. Okay. Oh, no, it don't. Okay, I will have to make it more soft. Gently move it slightly, just to unpack all this. And now I will try. Okay, gently. That's the bad part of the jar when you need to unpot. But now at least I have rooms. Okay. Okay, come. Yeah, it's coming. Taking the time to unplug this. Okay, almost there. And I will basically dump everything inside the new pot. Okay, good. Okay, well, the worst is done. Okay, you don't see anything from the top because of the leaves, so I will switch the angle of the camera and it should be better. Okay, so here we have a better look. Here, do you see that? These small roots, it's everywhere. And even on the sphagnum, if I search for a few seconds, yes, here. So some roots were broken. It's impossible to, except breaking the glass, and even it's impossible to not damage the roots. Okay, so as the roots are on the top, I will put everything back. The lice fag will keep the roots from the top to dry, and a bamboo stick to keep it straight because it was holding on the jar directly. So now, if I want that to stay straight, I will have to help it at least at the beginning so the roots start maintaining the plant straight. And as you see, the substrate at the bottom is just humid. It's not damp, there is no water sitting there. In a closed environment like that, you don't want the roots to stay too moist in water because it will give you root rot. So less water is better. Okay, the plant is back exactly where it was. Now I have a full tray and yes, everything is looking good. I hope I won't lose too much picture. This one is okay. This one that was about to come, I'll see. I will keep you updated, but I'm afraid this one won't like it, but that's it. And then now I have way more space because of the tray. So I'm getting ready for the next order. It will be probably Brad Greenhouse, and I also plan to have an order from BCP, Best Carnivorous Plants. The order was supposed to be for spring, but now it's postponed for fall. So we'll see, but I have the space available at least. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this plant will totally recover. I know unpotting was tricky. When I put it, I felt like a crack. That means one root was broken. Then checking the sphagnum, a lot of roots was growing inside the live sphagnum at the top. The one that I had to remove to be able to unplug this big pack of roots and substrate. So I guess the plant will not appreciate really on the short term, but I really believe, I really hope also that in a month or two it will be totally recovered and I will have the same kind of picture and more space. So if you have any question or if you do grow Nepenthes on a cookie jar like, please let me know, tell me how it is and how you manage the fact that at some point the plants will overgrown this cheap terrarium. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time, happy growing!